Hey everyone, and welcome back to Love Hackers.
I'm Sophie Tanaka.
I'm Alex Carter, and I am so excited for today's deep dive, you guys,
Oh,
because we are talking about compliments,
that's right.
the things that can really
Make or break a connection,
make it or break it.
especially when you're trying to win a woman's heart.
That's right. Think of us as your dating strategists.
Yeah.
We are here to navigate you through the subtle but powerful world of making a woman feel seen
Seen
and appreciated.
and appreciated.
Because let's face it, compliments can be so tricky.
Oh, so tricky.
Done wrong, they can fall flat or even backfire.
Oh, yeah.
But when you nail it,
When you nail it, it's magic.
it's like you've unlocked a secret code
Yeah,
that leads straight to her heart.
straight to the heart. Okay, so to kick things off,
Okay?
let's address the elephant in the room. Some dating gurus out there actually advise against complimenting early on.
Early on.
They say it kills the chase. What are your thoughts?
Some people think that.
Yeah.
That kills it. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I think it's a bit of an oversimplification.
Okay.
Sure, showering someone with compliments before you even had a real conversation
Right.
can come off as insincere
Yeah.
or even desperate.
Desperate for sure.
But to completely rule out compliments,
I think that's throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's all about strategy. Timing is everything, and maybe even more importantly,
Ooh.
the type of compliment that you're giving.
I am so glad you brought that up because one of the biggest pitfalls I see guys falling into is the overused, "you're beautiful," or "you have pretty eyes" compliment.
It's almost instinctive, isn't it?
It is.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
While those compliments might be well-intentioned,
Yeah.
they often miss the mark.
I see what you're saying.
It's like saying, hey, I noticed that you have a face.
Yeah.
It doesn't require any thought or effort. And let's be honest, attractive women hear it all the time.
All the time.
It doesn't make you stand out. And it can even come across as superficial.
Totally.
Like you're only focused on her looks.
Exactly. So if we want to really capture a woman's attention and make her feel truly special,
Yes.
where do we focus our compliments?
On things she's earned,
Oh,
her accomplishments,
Yeah.
her passions,
Okay.
those unique personality traits that make her who she is.
So instead of complimenting her on the genetic lottery she won,
Exactly.
we are complimenting her on the things she's actively cultivated in her life.
Precisely, think about it. Receiving a compliment on something you've worked hard for, whether it's your career, your sense of style, or even your killer sense of humor,
Yes.
is so much more meaningful than being told you have nice eyes.
It's like you're acknowledging her efforts, her talents, her individuality.
Yes.
You're basically saying, hey, I see the amazing person you are beyond just your appearance.
And that kind of validation is incredibly powerful.
Powerful.
It shows you're paying attention, you're interested, and you value her for who she is on a deeper level.
Deeper level. I like it. Okay, so we're moving beyond surface level compliments,
We are.
but let's get practical.
Yeah.
What are some specific examples of compliments that really hit the mark?
All right, let's dive into some compliments that are almost guaranteed to make her blush.
Okay, let's do it.
One of my favorites is, I love how passionate you are about.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is.
It's so open-ended you can adapt it to almost any situation.
Right, fill in the blank with whatever she's genuinely excited about.
I like that.
Her work, her hobbies, her volunteer work, anything that lights her up.
Yeah.
It shows you're paying attention and that you appreciate her enthusiasm.
And it's such a refreshing change from the generic, "you're beautiful," right?
Totally.
It suggests that you're interested in her inner world, her values, her dreams.
Exactly. And it subtly implies that you admire her drive and ambition, which are incredibly attractive qualities.
Okay, what's another compliment that packs a punch?
You're hilarious.
Ooh, I love this one. A woman who can make you laugh is a treasure.
It is. And this compliment acknowledges her wit and intelligence.
It shows that you appreciate her sense of humor, which, let's be honest, is a major factor in compatibility. Who wants to be in a relationship where you can't have fun and laugh together?
No one. And speaking of compatibility, here's a compliment that really emphasizes her individuality. I like that you're not like everyone else.
Now, with this one, we need to tread carefully.
Oh,
It's all about the delivery.
okay.
We are not saying you're not like other girls,
Right.
which can come across as incredibly insulting.
Ugh, yes. That's a major red flag, like you're trying to put other women down to make her feel special.
Exactly what we're aiming for is a genuine appreciation
Yeah.
of her unique qualities, her quirks, the things that make her stand out from the crowd in a positive way.
It's about celebrating her individuality, like, hey, I see you and I like what I see. You're not afraid to be yourself, and I find that incredibly refreshing.
Now, sometimes the simplest compliments can be the most powerful. A heartfelt, I really enjoy spending time with you, can go a long way.
It really can. It's straightforward, genuine, and it lets her know that you value her company. Hmm.
No games, no hidden agenda, just pure appreciation.
And it shows that you're not just looking for a fling, you're genuinely interested in getting to know her.
Okay, so we've covered some real winners so far,
Yeah.
but I'm always looking for ways to take my compliment game to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
What's a compliment that requires a bit more thoughtfulness?
I've got one for you. When you talk about X, it reminds me of.
Ooh, this one is interesting. Tell me more.
Well, let's say she's passionately describing her favorite book
Okay.
or a movie that really moved her. You could say something like, the way you talk about that reminds me of how my favorite professor used to discuss literature. You have such a thoughtful perspective.
I love that it connects her passion to a positive memory or association in your own life, creating a sense of shared understanding.
Right, or you could say, that made me think of this fascinating article I read recently about, and then bring up a related topic that, she'd find interesting.
That's a brilliant way to keep the conversation flowing. It shows you were really listening, and it opens up a new avenue for connection.
It's like you're saying, your thoughts and ideas sparked something in me, and I want to explore that connection further.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit.
Yeah.
How do we compliment a woman's appearance without being creepy or superficial?
Excellent question. It's all about focusing on her effort and her personal style.
Okay.
Instead of commenting on something she was born with,
Right.
try something like, your new haircut looks great, or those shoes are amazing, they really complement your style.
Yes, you're acknowledging that she put thought and effort into her appearance and that you appreciate her unique sense of style.
Yes.
But again, avoid anything that might make her feel self-conscious or like you're objectifying her.
Absolutely. Stick to compliments about things she's chosen to wear or how she's presenting herself to the world.
No.
Now, here's one that I personally find incredibly endearing. I love your laugh.
That is sweet. And so genuine. What makes this one so effective?
Well, there's something so disarming and attractive about someone who can laugh freely and genuinely. It's contagious, it makes you feel good, and it shows that she's comfortable being herself around you.
It's a compliment that goes beyond physical attributes. It's about her energy, her spirit, her ability to find joy in the moment.
Absolutely. And lastly, let's talk about a compliment that's both powerful and inspiring. The way you X really inspires me.
Ooh, I love this one. It's all about recognizing her strength, her determination, her unique talents, or even just her positive outlook on life.
It could be something as simple as how she handles a stressful situation with grace,
Okay.
or how she always manages to find time for her passions, even with a busy schedule.
It's about acknowledging the qualities that make her a role model, someone you admire and look up to.
And that kind of admiration is incredibly attractive, isn't it?
It is.
It shows you're not intimidated by her success or her strength. You're inspired by it, and that's a really powerful foundation for any healthy relationship.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, but I think there's one crucial point we need to emphasize before we move on.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. We can have all the perfect compliments in the world memorized,
Yeah.
but if they're not coming from a genuine place, they will fall flat.
It's like those cheesy pickup lines that you find on the internet.
Oh my gosh.
They might sound good on paper,
Yeah.
but in real life they just come across as forced and insincere.
Yeah. And women have amazing BS detectors.
They do.
They can sense when you're not being authentic.
Hold on.
And that can be a major turnoff.
So ditch the canned compliments
Yes.
and focus on speaking from the heart. Let her know what specifically caught your attention, what made you smile, what made you think, wow, this woman is something special.
And don't be afraid to be a little vulnerable.
Ooh.
Sharing your genuine thoughts and feelings can be incredibly attractive.
It's like you're saying, I see you, I appreciate you, and I'm willing to let my guard down a little to show you how I feel.
Exactly.
That kind of authenticity is magnetic.
It is so instead of trying to impress her with empty flattery, focus on making a real connection. Listen to what she has to say, observe her passions and her quirks, and let those genuine observations guide your compliments.
Because the right words will come naturally when you're truly present and engaged in the moment.
And remember, a compliment isn't about getting something in return.
It's not about manipulating her or trying to score points.
No.
It's about expressing appreciation, making her feel good, and deepening the connection between you.
So the next time you find yourself wanting to compliment a woman, take a moment to really see her.
I like that.
What stands out to you?
Yeah.
What do you genuinely admire about her? Let those observations be your guide, and your compliments will be so much more meaningful and memorable.
And who knows, maybe she'll even blush.
Hey, a little blush never hurt anyone, right?
It's a sign that your words had an impact, that you made her feel seen and appreciated. And that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. So there you have it, folks, our deep dive into the art and science of compliments that make her blush. We hope you found these tips helpful and inspiring.
Remember, it's not about memorizing lines or playing games.
Right.
It's about being genuine, paying attention, and expressing your appreciation in a way that feels authentic to you.
And most importantly, have fun with it.
Yes.
Complimenting someone should be a joyful experience,
Folks,
a way to connect and spread positivity.
that's right. Go out there and make someone's day with a heartfelt compliment. You never know what kind of sparks you might ignite. Well, that brings us to the end of another Love Hackers Deep Dive.
Thanks for joining us
Of course.
on this journey into
Yeah.
the world of dating and relationships.
Absolutely. I'm Alex Carter,
I'm Sophie Tanaka.
and we are your dating coaches, here to help you navigate this exciting
Exciting.
and sometimes confusing world of love.
It's a jungle out there.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our podcast and leave us a review.
We love hearing from you.
And don't forget to share this with your friends.
Spread the love.
Spread the love. Let's all find our happily ever after.
Until next time, stay curious.
Stay open-hearted.
And keep those compliments coming.
Bye, everyone.